Breakfast time. This is 8 nectarines. And yeah, the fruits I've been eating here in Paris are basically nectarines and bananas, because other stuff is too expensive, or just doesn't look that nice. But the peaches and nectarines, they've always been delicious since I got here. So I'm just going to stick with those, and they're fairly cheap. I found nectarines on sale at Etupa it was under €2 per basket. So I'm definitely going to go back there today and stock up more and let them ripen for a couple of days before I eat them. But yeah, this is delicious. Favorite breakfast. So I just got back from the shop and I just wanted to show you some of the stuff I bought. All of this was around, it was 18.55 euros. And yeah, it's unfortunate that like everything is wrapped in plastic, but I can't do anything about that. I think this will probably last me 3 days, including some of the staples that I have already. Like with these peaches, I can get probably 2 breakfasts out of that. The bananas, that's, a full pack would be a meal each, I would say. And then for my pasta meal or rice meal, which I'm getting ready to make right now, I will use a whole head of broccoli and then a whole pack of mushrooms. Or sometimes I'll use only half, so it's kind of hard to estimate how long this food will last me. And then the smoothie too, which I really like these. Okay, got my mushrooms chopped up, a little bit of tomatoes. Unfortunately, the knives here are super dull, so I can't really cut up tomatoes, but I'll just add them in whole. And this is the sauce that I use. It's vegan. There is some salt and some oil in it, but I use just a tiny bit just to give it some flavor, so I'm not using too much of that. If you can find low sodium, I would recommend that as well. And that's the gluten-free pasta I found from Carrefour. Mushrooms are cooking away nicely. I turned the heat up a little bit, 7, and added a few spoonfuls of water just to help this move along. And so, yeah, the mushrooms shrunk a lot. But I'm just cooking these just enough so they're soft. And then I will add in a little bit of that tomato sauce to it. And then I'll have my nice pasta sauce. Pasta is boiling, slowly but surely. This is why it's best to use a big pot so you have plenty of room around the pasta. But it'll still get the job done. Here's my sauce. Just the jarred tomato sauce and my mushrooms. Here it is. Looks and smells delicious. Yeah, so for the pasta, I used about 1/3 of the bag. The bag was 500 grams. It just kind of depends on how hungry I am. Yeah, just drained the pasta and then added the sauce on top and the chopped up cherry tomatoes. Can't wait to dig in. And yeah, this is my lunch, and so I'll eat more fruit for dinner. But I like to have the big meal, a bigger meal for lunch, and then follow it with some fruit for dinner. Delicious. This is my dinner. 8 peaches, 2 bananas, and a couple medjool dates. And I am currently sitting on the floor right now. Remove that. Yeah, all these fruit sugars. Can't wait to dig in. So besides the pasta for lunch, I've eaten just fruit today. Yeah, but even with the pasta, everything is just, high in carbs, low in fat, low in salt. So you get all of this energy. It's all delicious and healthy. So I'm expecting over the next week to probably start cutting out the pasta just because I can't be bothered to do dishes. And I'm just craving peaches right now, so I'll just see how that goes. But for now, I'm going to use up the last of my pasta and have a little bit of rice and the last of my sauce and just enjoy it. But there's nothing wrong with eating stuff like that as long as it's low in fat, low in salt. So, can't wait to dig in.